everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Fluently. I'm Emma, and as always, I'm joined by my favorite co-host, James.
Hey, Emma. Hi, everyone. It's great to be back. Today, we're talking about something every learner wants to know: how to learn English faster, but smarter.
Exactly. You know, James, people often think learning English fast means studying all day and night. But speed isn't about pressure. It's about using the right strategy.
That's so true. Most learners get stuck because they work hard but not smart. They memorize words, watch random videos, and still feel like they're not improving.
Yes, and we've both seen it. Learners putting in hours of effort, but missing key habits that could actually make them fluent faster.
So today, we'll break down what smart learning really means, how to study less but learn more, how to use your brain efficiently, and how to stay motivated along the way.
And don't worry, we're not talking about shortcuts or magic tricks. These are real, science-based and experience-tested methods that work for every level of learner.
Perfect. Let's start with a question. Why do some people learn English quickly, while others take years and still struggle?
Good question. The biggest difference is focus. Fast learners don't try to learn everything. They focus on what matters: understanding, speaking, and practicing the most common situations first.
Exactly. If you try to master grammar books before you can even hold a basic conversation, you'll slow yourself down. It's like trying to build a house by starting with the decorations before the walls.
That's such a good example. Smart learners start by building their English foundation. They focus on understanding simple sentences, everyday expressions, and pronunciation, the things that help them communicate right now.
And once that foundation is strong, everything else, grammar, advanced words, writing, becomes easier and faster.
It's like learning to drive. You don't start with complex traffic rules. You start with the basics: the steering, the brakes, and how to move smoothly. Once that's automatic, you add more.
Exactly. So, if you're listening right now and thinking, "I've been learning for years, but still can't speak fluently," maybe it's time to switch from hard learning to smart learning.
Let's share some smart strategies then. The first one is learn through context, not just words.
Right. Don't just memorize vocabulary lists. Instead, learn phrases and expressions as they're used in real situations. For example, instead of memorizing the word recommend, learn the sentence, "Can you recommend a good restaurant?"
Exactly. That way, your brain remembers meaning, rhythm, and emotion together, not just spelling.
And that's how native speakers learn. They never study words in isolation. They hear them in conversations, songs, and stories.
Yes, which brings us to the next smart way: exposure. Surround yourself with English, not just study it.
Absolutely. Watch movies, listen to podcasts like this one, read short articles, even if you don't understand every word. The goal is to immerse your brain in the language so it becomes natural.
I like to tell my students, treat English like music. You don't have to understand every lyric to feel the rhythm. Just keep listening, and your ears will slowly tune in.
That's beautiful, Emma. And it's true. Listening every day improves pronunciation, rhythm, and even grammar subconsciously.
Yes, the brain picks up patterns quietly. It's like children learning their first language. They listen for months before they ever speak.
And speaking of that, our third SMART method, speak early and often, even if you're not ready.
I love that. Many learners wait for the perfect moment, when their grammar is perfect or accent is perfect. But that moment never comes.
Exactly. The best time to start speaking is now. Even if you only know 50 words, you can still form sentences and build confidence.
Yes, say things like, I'm learning English, or today I studied new words. The more you speak, the faster your mouth and brain connect.
And that connection is the real secret to fluency, the link between thought and speech.
That's a great point, James. When you speak daily, even short sentences, you train your brain to think in English, which removes the need for translation.
And once you stop translating, your speaking speed and confidence skyrocket.
Another smart tip, focus on progress, not perfection. Most people quit because they expect to sound fluent too soon.
Exactly. Fluency isn't a one-time result. It's a process. You don't suddenly wake up fluent. You build it day by day, mistake by mistake.
And every mistake is a sign that you're trying. That's progress.
Right. Smart learners don't fear mistakes. They study them. They ask, why did I say it wrong? And fix it once so they never repeat it again.
That's powerful. Because the truth is, mistakes are your best teacher. They show you what to work on next. Dot.
Exactly. And you know what else smart learners do? They keep their learning sessions short but focused.
Yes, instead of studying for 3 hours straight, they study for 25 to 30 minutes, then take a break. It helps the brain remember better.
Right. That's called the Pomodoro technique. Focus deeply for short bursts, and you'll remember twice as much in half the time.
And after a few sessions like that, you'll be amazed at how fast your English starts improving.
So true. Learning smart means learning strategically, giving your brain what it needs, not forcing it.
Let's talk about another big factor, consistency. Without it, nothing works. Exactly. You can't study for 6 hours one day and then skip a whole week. The brain learns through repetition, not through random bursts.
That's why 15 minutes every day is better than 3 hours once a week. It builds rhythm, memory, and confidence.
Yes, it's like watering a plant. A little every day keeps it alive. If you pour a bucket once a month, it still dries out. I love that image. Smart learners treat English like a plant. They give it steady care, not stress.
And when you're consistent, you start noticing results that others miss. You begin to understand more naturally and speak more clearly.
Exactly. Because English isn't just knowledge, it's a habit. The more you repeat it, the more automatic it becomes.
That's also why you should mix fun into your learning. Smart learners don't only study, they enjoy the process.
Yes, watch a movie, sing along to a song, read a comic, talk to your pet in English. Anything that keeps you happy while learning.
Because if you enjoy the journey, your brain stays relaxed and open to learning. Stress, on the other hand, shuts it down.
Exactly. That's something most people forget. A relaxed mind learns faster than a pressured one.
And that's why smart learners take breaks, sleep well, and balance their learning with life.
Speaking of balance, let's touch on grammar. Many learners ask us, do I need to study grammar every day?
Great question. The smart answer is yes, but only a little. Grammar is important, but it's not the heart of fluency.
Right. You should use grammar, not just study it. For example, instead of memorizing tenses, use them in real sentences. I went to the park. I am eating now.
That's how grammar becomes natural. If you only memorize rules, you'll freeze when you try to speak.
Exactly. Grammar should support your speech, not stop it.
That's why smart learners learn grammar through listening, speaking, and reading, not only through textbooks.
Yes, when you listen to native speakers or read stories, you're actually learning grammar automatically, the natural way.
And your brain starts to recognize what sounds right. That's a big step toward fluency.
Now let's move to another smart tip. Writing your thoughts in English.
Yes, writing helps you organize your ideas and build strong memory connections.
Even 5 minutes of daily journaling makes a big difference. Write what you did today, how you felt, or what you learned.
That's powerful. It trains your brain to think in English, not just translate from your native language.
Exactly. And over time, you'll notice that speaking becomes easier because your thoughts are already forming in English.
That's one of the smartest habits a learner can build. Daily self-expression in English, even privately.
Yes. No one needs to see your journal. It's your personal training space.
And if you want, you can even record yourself speaking. Listen, observe, and notice your progress.
That's a great idea. You can compare your voice month by month. It's amazing to hear how your pronunciation and confidence grow.
Definitely, smart learners don't just study, they track their growth.
Exactly. Because progress that you can see keeps you motivated.
Speaking of motivation, Emma, many learners ask, how do I stay motivated when progress feels slow?
That's a wonderful question. The key is to celebrate small wins. Did you understand a new song? Could you speak for 2 minutes without translating? That's progress.
Yes, every small victory builds confidence. Don't wait for big milestones like I'm fluent. Appreciate the little improvements.
Because they add up. Fluency isn't one big jump, it's thousands of small steps.
Exactly. And every day you study, listen, or speak, you're moving forward.
Smart learners know that learning English faster doesn't mean skipping steps. It means enjoying each step and learning efficiently.
That's beautifully said. The smart way is about being kind to yourself while staying consistent.
Yes, it's not about speed alone. It's about balance. The right pace keeps your mind clear and your motivation alive.
And that's how you build lasting fluency, one smart, consistent day at a time.
So, James, let's imagine a learner listening to us right now, feeling stuck. They've been studying for months, but their confidence is low. What should they do first?
First, stop being so hard on yourself. Everyone learns at a different pace. Smart learners don't compare, they observe.
Exactly. Instead of saying, I'm not good at English, say, I'm still learning and I'm getting better every day. That change in mindset can speed up your progress more than any app.
Yes, your mindset is your secret engine. If you believe learning is hard, it will be hard. But if you see it as a fun discovery, your brain opens up.
And that's why curiosity matters. Ask yourself questions when you learn. Why do we say it this way? How do native speakers use this phrase? Curiosity creates memory.
Exactly. Smart learners explore English like detectives. They don't just memorize. They understand the story behind the words.
And when you understand, you don't forget. That's the beauty of learning smart, not hard.
Another big part of learning smart is community. Don't try to do everything alone.
Yes, talk to others, even if they're also learners. When you share ideas, correct each other, or laugh at mistakes, you're actually building fluency faster.
That's true. English is communication, not perfection. The more you use it, the more confident you become.
Exactly. Think of every conversation as a small workout for your brain. The more you train, the stronger your fluency becomes.
And even listening to English podcasts like this one counts. You're building rhythm, understanding natural flow, and learning pronunciation subconsciously.
Yes, you don't have to repeat everything. Just expose yourself to the language. That's how your brain starts thinking in English.
Exposure is key. Read, listen, watch, speak. Mix them all. The variety keeps your brain active and flexible.
Smart learners design their own environment. Change your phone language to English, label items at home, and fill your world with English words.
That's a great strategy. The more English surrounds you, the faster your brain accepts it as normal.
Exactly. And when that happens, fluency feels natural, not forced.
One more thing, Emma. Smart learners also know when to rest. Learning non-stop can make you tired and frustrated.
That's so true. A clear, calm mind learns faster than a tired one. Rest, walk, listen to music, and come back fresh.
Because English is not a race. It's a lifestyle.
I love that. English is not a race. It's a lifestyle. It's something you live, not just study.
And when you make it part of your life, it becomes effortless.
Let's give our listeners a quick daily routine they can follow to learn English faster, smartly.
Sure, step 1. Morning. Listen to English for 10 to 15 minutes. A podcast, song, or short video. Let your ears warm up to the language.
Step 2. Afternoon. Write or speak something short. Maybe a voice note about what you did or a paragraph in your diary.
Step 3. Evening. Watch something in English and try to understand the emotion, not just the words.
That's a wonderful plan. Short, realistic, and powerful.
Yes, because it fits into real life. Smart learning doesn't need long hours. It needs small, smart steps.
Exactly. And those steps create momentum. Every day, every small action adds up to something big.
And soon, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Not because you rushed, but because you stayed consistent.
That's the real secret. Learning faster isn't about shortcuts. It's about smart choices and steady effort.
Yes, smart learning is focused, balanced, and joyful.
And if you ever feel lost, come back to this episode and remind yourself, you can always learn smarter.
Because every learner has the power to improve. You just need the right mindset and daily habits.
Exactly. Be patient, be curious, and be kind to yourself.
And remember, English fluency is not just about speaking well. It's about expressing who you are.
That's beautiful, James. It's true. Your English grows when you grow.
So to everyone listening, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing. You're doing great.
And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Speak English Fluently for more inspiring English conversations every week.
Thank you for spending your time with us. Stay consistent, stay smart, and remember, fluency isn't far. It's right around the corner. See you next time.